You should learn to make forgiveness a habit in your relationship. Learn to forgive each other. If you want to make your relationship last long and remain strong, never forget that your partner is human and everyone makes mistakes. This is an inevitable truth of life. If you genuinely care about the person you are involved with, you must learn to forgive them for their faults. You have also been in scenarios when you were wrong somehow. No matter how much you do not want to accept it, sometimes you have to swallow your pride and admit that you are wrong. If your partner cares, they will remember and forgive you. If you can make your relationship last longer and remain strong when you do not play the blame game, you have to take responsibility for your actions. This is a sign of your loyalty and faithfulness in the relationship. Regardless of how much you love your partner, you will always offend each other. But it is possible to hurt each other without keeping scores or reminding your partners of their failings. It is important to practice forgiveness in a relationship. Your relationship will work better. You will feel more satisfied in it, and it will last through difficult times with the help of a forgiving heart. Your physical, emotional, and psychological well-being may also be greatly improved by making forgiveness a habit in your relationship. Instead of holding on to things, sit together and calmly resolve things. If your partner makes a mistake or annoys you, you should not feel pressured to hold it against them, only to make yourself appear better. This will only lead to failure and the downfall of your relationship. Instead, forgive and let bygones be bygones. Holding grudges against your partner is intensely toxic in a relationship, and it is something you should avoid if you want your relationship to remain strong and last long. Sometimes your partner might even be at fault, but you still apologize and try to solve the issue for the sake of peace, the love you both share, and also your desire to make the relationship a solid one that can get through the hard times. Relationships are not a game or competition. Hence, keeping a score is not required. This implies you do not have to tell your partner if you do anything kind for them or if you assist them out only to exalt yourself or feel like a better person. You should do things out of care and love for the person. You should not be trying to calculate who did a favor last or who did not. This is one of the things that destroys a relationship. A relationship is a partnership, and you should be a good teammate. You are both in this together, and you should act and work out together. Keeping score is a me-centered way of functioning, by which you are exalting your role in the relationship to a place of superiority. This is when you feel better than the person just because you did something very good. And if you are up, then your partner has to be down, and all you see in them is not enough. They do not love you enough. They do not care for you enough. This not enough mindset will make you see a relationship from a negative perspective, and which will in turn negatively affect how you feel about your partner. There is one simple cure for the habit of keeping score, and that is to give for the joy and the pleasure of giving. Give without expecting anything in return. Give from your heart. Give because it is what will make your relationship run more smoothly. Give and do things because you see that a task needs to get done, and you know you are in a position to do it, and not because you just want a reward of thank you or something of appreciation from your partner at the end of the day. Giving is the lubricant that lubricates the rough spots and takes the screech out of the wheels. When you give wholeheartedly and contribute to the relationship, it strengthens the bond you have with the person. As you grow in the relationship, you tend to stop paying attention to your partner because of some things. But it is important to frequently acknowledge their assistance in your life. Give sincere compliments and have no issue with apologizing when you are at fault. Make it a tradition to recognize and appreciate the little things they do. Your partner will feel special, cherished, and loved when you appreciate and compliment them. Complimenting your partner is a simple technique to ascertain how much you care about each other. Tell them how good they look when they dress up nicely. how beautiful or handsome they are, how much they mean to you, and how happy and grateful you are to have them in your life. If you do not do it, your partner may begin to wonder what they mean to you or how you feel about them. By expressing your gratitude to your partner, you are letting them know how much they matter to you. The more special you make someone feel, the closer and stronger your bond will become. Always appreciate your partner and remember to say thank you, especially when they do something nice for you. Sometimes they might not even have done something, but you just thank them for being a part of your life. Thank you is one of the magic words, and truthfully speaking, it does magic for your relationship. Saying thank you makes it easy to let your partner know that you value them. Would you want to be in a relationship where you are not appreciated? Of course you will not. Practicing appreciation is advantageous in all areas of your life and leads to a positive perspective on life and your relationship. Healthy long-term relationships are not always eventful or exciting. You will not always feel excited like the first few weeks into your relationship. Therefore, you should have pragmatic expectations from your partner. Do your best possible to keep your relationship exciting. Remember when your relationship just started, everything was different and exciting. It can still be that way. Come up with new date ideas. Fall in love with your partner every day and keep the passion alive. You should pay attention to romance in your relationship. Take extra time and effort to revitalize the connection and excitement in your relationship. When necessary, look out for one another and offer emotional support. Be romantic. Do whatever is required to express how much you care about each other. Be affectionate towards your partner, whether it is holding their hands, playing with their hair, or delivering hugs and kisses. Romance is vital in every relationship and a key to a strong and long-lasting relationship. Go on dates or outings sometimes and show your partner some affection. A big date is not necessary. The most important thing is to set aside time for one another. Kindness, friendship, and consideration are the basis of successful relationship. A feature of a healthy relationship is the ability to communicate openly. Partners should be able to talk about how they feel or are feeling and empathize with one another. When you both understand how you feel, you would be able to relate well with each other. If it is difficult to share true feelings with your partner, it may mean more trust needs to be built. Holding back feelings could mean that you are not sure how your partner will respond, or you are afraid of being judged. Do not be afraid to speak your mind. If you need to talk to your partner about something, do not be afraid to express what you need to say. If you beat around the bush, hoping that your partner will understand what you are trying to say, you risk being misunderstood, which will cause problems for you. Express yourself clearly and freely. Communication will not be effective without listening and making your partner feel heard. Always make sure you're there to listen to your partner and make yourself available. Having someone listen to you and feel heard is crucial. In a healthy relationship, both partners should feel reasonably comfy bringing up issues, expressing themselves, and listening to one another. While not every discussion is going to be easy, both partners should feel that they will be heard regardless. Also, spending time just conversing about bonding with each other helps you grow as a pair. In conclusion, a relationship outcome can be influenced by several factors and circumstances, both inside and outside the relationship. But long-lasting and strong relationship or lifetime bonding is the result of great and intentional effort from both partners. Having the right habits will make your relationship smoother.